Good morning. This is Andrew from My Investors Place. It's a social network site for investors to post blogs, discuss current events. I urge you to join. You'll learn some interesting things. What I'd like to discuss this morning, very briefly, in the news, it's kind of really aggravates me, is are short sellers responsible for the financial crisis? And it's almost an insult to anyone's intelligence to really hear this. And it always seems there has to be a scapegoat. Did the short sellers make the banks give loans to speculators that weren't going to live in these houses? Did the short sellers make the banks give loans to homeowners who neither had a job or credit? Did the speculators force the banks to make loans to companies, to buy other companies at exorbitant multiples and then think they can sell it to somebody else? Come on. This is ridiculous. It's just not acceptable. It's looking for a scapegoat. Short sellers, just so you know, borrow stock and sell it, essentially betting that the price of the target company will fall before they have to replace the borrowed shares. And a lot of these guys that do short selling, some of these established hedge funds, this is what they do. They do their work. They do their homework. Companies, Enron, they blew up because of their bogus accounting. Bear Stearns and Lehman Brothers died because they were undercapitalized and made terrible leverage bets and lent money terribly. Merrill blew up because their own mismanagement. And AIG is imploding due to its credit swaps and unregulated securities, or derivatives, excuse me. So why is that a short seller's fault? And the SEC has stopped short selling of all financial companies, and the stock market's taken off. So that sounds great, but it's like almost the socialism is taken over in this country. I mean, is it wrong that a guy or a company, hedge fund, does their due diligence? They investigate, they learn, and then they figure out that this is a fraud or this is a problem, and they expect the shares to fall. So why can't they benefit on the same token that they research a company, realize they have something great and they're undervalued, and buy their shares? So, I mean, it's really not acceptable. It's almost like the socialism of a market. I mean, markets are only supposed to go up. Can't they go down? Or is the government going to bail out everyone when the markets fail? I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. And it's not just America. It's also in Switzerland. It's also in England with the FSA. Basically, they ban short sales of financial shares for the rest of the year. So my quick question is, how is this a free market? It's almost like socialism on the downside. This is Andrew from My Investors Place. I encourage you to join us. I encourage you can post your blog. You can discuss ideas like this. If you have questions, pose them in our forum. We're looking for like-minded people to network with. Again, this is Andrew from myinvestorsplace.com. Thank you. Have a great day.